Hello, Abnormal Investigations family. Good to see each and every one of you. Got your release for today. Seeing that this is the weekend and Saturday, we're only going to do a one video release because you'll have the live tonight at 7:45 Central Standard Time with us, which we hope to see each and every one of you there. And Sunday, we'll probably do a single video drop because Sundays usually, I know y'all are with your families and stuff, as you should be. Monday should start the double video drops. So we appreciate you all so very much, and let's get into this encounter. Just to start off, I want to say I've never had hallucinations before, nor have I had any other encounters with the black-eyed children. I still am looking for excuses to this day for what happened. It was a few weeks ago. I'd been driving home late one night after taking my golden retriever Julius for a swim. I live in a small town in Australia, so it was about 40 minutes from my house to the lake. It was about 2 a.m. in the morning, and that I thought I just couldn't get to sleep. So I took Julius for a swim. The ride and the time there was uneventful. It was on the way back that my encounter started. I had been driving home, and I got really sleepy, like really, really sleepy. Not wanting to cause an accident, I pulled over in a rest stop, and I reclined my passenger seat. Before hitting the hay, I let Julius out to let him go to the toilet. Usually Julius would run around smelling and exploring for a little before going to the toilet and heading back. But this time he stayed close to me, not running around, not sniffing things. This could have been related to my experience, or he could have just not been very happy. Maybe even busy, I told myself. Aside from me, there were two other trucks in the rest stop, and the rest of the lot was empty. It was surrounded by woods with only a small bathroom nearby. I was cold and tired, so I waited a few minutes, then loaded Julius back into the car. I locked the doors, and I don't know how long it took, but I finally got some sleep. I woke up to Julius whining, and what I thought sounded like footsteps and whispers from outside my car. I froze and strained my ears. Nothing. I shrugged it off, and I sat up. I need to use the bathroom. I felt really scared for some reason, but I ignored that, too. I usually don't feel this way, and I went to open my door when a quiet but rapid knocking came on my driver's side window. I turned around, and I saw two younger girls outside. The older one looked about 13, and the youngest looked about 6. They both had their heads down, and when I looked at them, I felt terrified. I then felt bad for feeling terrified, so I forgot about the logical questions. What were two kids doing in a truck, stopped 30 minutes out of town at 4 in the morning? There were no other cars, so did they come out of a truck? The two work trucks that were here were now gone. Maybe someone will bring their kids around, but where are their parents now? I kept asking myself. I was confused. I wish one of these questions got to me first, but it didn't. Can you drive us into the nearest town? We're lost, the older one said, still looking down. Her voice was soft, but gravely, like a robot speaking. One word at a time. I was so scared I felt sick to my stomach. How did she know she had my attention while not even looking at me? Ugh! Where's your parents, sweetie? I asked. I asked as calmly as I could, and she replied. They're in the town, she replied. Please, miss, it's cold out. Please give us a ride, the youngest one replied. Before I even realized it, I was in the driver's seat unlocking the door to let the kids in. And that's when Julius, who was usually friendly, growled and barked at me, snapping at me out of my trance. I locked the door again, and just then the oldest girl grabbed onto the door handle on the outside and tried to open it vigorously, pulling and jerking on it like she was trying to pull it off the hinges. She looked me dead in the eyes. Her eyes were pitch black, like if her pupil was her entire eye. For a moment, shock and fear flooded me. Then all I remember the next was the flooring. I floored that pedal to the floor, and down the highway it screamed. As I looked in the rearview mirror, I saw both of the girls looking straight in my eyes. They both had those chilling black eyes. I turned a 30-minute ride into 8. I rode around town until sunrise, too scared to get out of my car or to pull even into the parking lot or into my driveway because it was dark. Now and then my sensor light will come on, which seems to be happening more and more lately. But this could all be coincidence, right? They didn't follow me home. I mean, sometimes I think I hear what sounds like a knock at the door, but surely not. The girls, they could have been one of the truck driver's kids that was parked there, right? Maybe they forgot him. No, that doesn't make sense. Or just some kids looking for a scare with some contacts. Hell, I don't know what they were. All I know is it scared the living hell out of me, and I have PTSD to this day. My sensors outside go off. My dog has a fit. She's scared to death, has never been scared. And then we hear the knocks at the doors at the house. What have I found? What did I run into? And please, someone tell me, how do I get rid of these? It's really getting to me, and I'm losing sleep, and I'm beginning to have panic attacks. Any help, Mike, would be very, very welcomed. I'd plead the blood of Jesus over my house for sure. I would look into getting a preacher to come out, or if you feel that you can do it, I would get some oil that was blessed, and I would bless every opening to my house, even your yard. Do the four corners of your yard, walk around your property, plead the blood of Jesus on it, where they can't even come onto your property, your car, everything. And I think that'll be a good start in getting rid of them. It sounds like they did follow you home. You got an attachment from them, and the only way to get rid of them, in my opinion, would just plead the blood of Jesus on them, on your house, your property, and everything. And I think you'll see it slow down. Thank you for listening, guys. This was another scary encounter. And until next time, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And we'll see you on the live tonight at 7:45 p.m. Don't miss it, guys.